today? Class? All right, so we have my 8th hour here today.
Ooh, God, fit it!
There we go. All right. Which one do you need? You need the practice?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so now that we got at least one excited person about this. Okay, so we're going to go through and actually the problems that we had from here. So from our warm-up, the first one is going to be how much? Okay, hold on. Let's see if you guys heard me this time. I asked you to not be cutting or taping right now while I'm talking, so I know you're paying attention to me.
Who got the tape? I'm so sorry. The tape takes forever.
Why do I still hear paper cutting? Bro, chill. Set it down. Set it down for right now. Set it down for right now. Just set it down. Thank you. So, this one we had 3/4. This next one is going to be
7/8.
7/8. Next one
15, 16.
15, 16. And last one is 45 over 16. And this is page 21 for those people trying to follow along right now. Okay. All right, that was from the warm-up that we already did. So, now, I'm going to give you guys a little heads up of what we're going to be doing. So, this backside, I do not like it here or there. I do not like it anywhere. So, I would not, could not, with a box, in a fox, in a train, on the rain. So, we're not doing this side here. What I'm going to do is, when we're doing this side over here, we're going to extend this problem over here. We're extending number 3. So, we're going to build a little table on the bottom of the page. So when you're filling in the answers for number 3, we got to leave some room for a table. We're going to build a table there. All right? So let's see. It says Tyler has a piece of paper and is sharing it with Elena, Claire, and Andre. How many people are there? 4. Say 4. 4. There's 4 people, right? He cuts the paper into 4 equal pieces and then hands one piece to each of the others and keeps one for himself. What fraction of the original piece of paper does each person have? 1/4. Okay, yeah, so watch this. So I'm going to sketch this. There we go. So we're going to have a nice little sketch right here. So I'm going to go like this. Bam, and there we go. Look at that. Amazing. 4 equal pieces. Now, first, we have 2 different categories. So Tyler, he has how much of that? What fraction? 1/4. Everyone else has. So each one of these other people also have 1/4. So I'm going to go 1/4 here, and it's every other person. Yeah, because I'm going to abbreviate it to make it a little bit easier later on, especially for the table at the end. It's easier. All right, so every other person is going to have 1/4, right? Then Tyler, he goes and does it again. Can you believe that guy? Some people. All right, so here's Tyler's piece. He's going to cut that piece that he has into 4. So how much did Tyler have in the first place?
1/4.
He had 1/4. And what did he do with his piece? Cut into 4, right? So now to figure out how much he had, what would I do? No? Say divide by
4.
Divide by 4, right? So we're going to divide his fraction by 4. But instead of dividing, because I don't like dividing fractions, I like multiplying by the reciprocal. So I'm going to multiply by 1/4. 1/4 multiplying by 1/4 is the same as dividing by 4. Yes? So my overall, now Tyler, how much is Tyler going to have now?
1/8.
Try again.
3/4.
Oh. Hold on. Calm down. Watch this. 1 times 1 is?
Oh,
over 4 times 4. Woo! 16, yes. 1 over 16. Oh, I was getting scary there. I was about ready to have to like take off my shoes and sew you fingers and toes on this one. All right, so this is Tyler here, right? And now every other person, how much did they have already? They have 1/4, right? But what Tyler did is he took his piece, divided by 4, and then what do you think he's doing with those pieces? He is taking those pieces that he had, and he's going to give them away. Yep. Says right here. He cuts the paper into 4 equal pieces and then hands 1 piece to the others and keeps 1 for himself. Yes, he is going to have less. But now what about those other people? They're going to have more. How much more?
A lot more.
1/16.
They're adding 1/16, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to add 1/16. So plus 1/16. But to be able to add fractions, I have to have, it's called common denominator, right? Common denominator. So what would be the common denominator in between these two numbers?
4.
16. You always go with the larger. Yes, I will multiply by 4. So it is going to be 16. So I multiply this one by a value of 1, which is going to be 4 over 4. Because 4 divided by 4 is 1. Anything times 1 is itself. So now order of operations says I do multiplication first. 4 times 1 is 4 times 4 plus 1 over 16. 5 over 16. Very good, right? That's just super, isn't it? Now, guess what? Tyler goes and does it again. Can you believe this guy? Okay, so now, in my little sketch right here, shh. In the sketch, he does it again. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take this. Yep, because he does it again, right? He said, oops, I did it again. Don't do it. So how much did Tyler have in the first place before I cut it?
1/16.
1/16. Yeah, no, before I cut it right now. So he has 1/16, doesn't he? But he cut it into 4s again, didn't he? Because I know no one's playing with their phone right now, are they? Oh, hell no. Don't make me take it away. You got a calculator there. Use that. All right, so now, shh, you have to learn. So we're going to take this one and divide it by 4 again, which is the same as?
I kept on pressing this button.
Okay, multiply by 1/4, right?
1 over 64.
Very good. 1 over 64. So this is Tyler, remember? And the every other people, they have 5 over 16, right? Okay, that's what they got. They got 5 over 16. And now what am I going to do?
Plus, is he getting 1/64?
So 5 over 16 plus 1 over 64, right? Again. Yes. Yeah, come on up. Where do you want to sit? Like super close? Like how close? Do you want there or do you want here? Oh, too many heads? Or that one? Okay, good. I'm giving the option. Some people need glasses and stuff too. All right. So again, what is my common denominator?
16. I mean 64, I'm sorry.
64. So I'm going to multiply top and bottom by?
By 16, I mean. 16.
No.
4. By
4. Thank you. 4 over 4. Because 4 times 16 is? Because I need to have a common denominator of 64.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Order of operations says 4 times 5 is?
Yes.
Over 4 times 16
64.
Yes.
plus
Yes.
1 over 64, right? Which is going to give me a grand total of?
21 over 64.
Some people just excited about this. What? I am, bro. Seriously.
I wasn't talking to you when I said Shalette.
Uh-huh.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna disrespect you like that.
Uh-huh.
I was just answering yes.
I know. It's all right. Okay. All right. So, you guys see the pattern on this yet?
Yes.
Say no.
Yes.
Okay, because the table that we're going to make here in a moment is going to make this one super easy. That's the super. So, let's build a table. I am, because mine's going to look amazing. Yep. Do you want to build a table? It doesn't have to, actually, yes it does. Have to be a table.
Listen, do you prefer geometry or algebra?
Algebra. I will go on the record because I don't like what geometry has changed into. It's not real math anymore. It's nothing that you would actually ever really use.
Why the hell do we have to take this?
I'm not the one that actually decided what it was. I'm the one that said, do you know what? I don't. Listen, and it's not the school that's doing it either. It is people in office that, you know, make curriculum or make, like, say what you need to know.
Okay, but if we don't need geometry, why do
You do need geometry, but not the part that they're actually emphasizing.
Okay, so what? Hold on. Can I ask you something without you getting offended? Yeah.
You know what? You might actually say something super offensive, and I can't tell you no. I'm not going to get offended.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna say, like, why do we have to know this? Like, where are we gonna use fractions?
Okay, now, no. Listen. I will go back to the very beginning.
Okay.
Okay, the reason why this was started, not like just because to punish kids. Okay, originally it was Benjamin Franklin that said to know math is to know problem solving. So to learn math and this, it's just different types of problem solving. Not, you guys aren't all going to be engineers. Y'all are not going to end up being, you know, something that requires math. But what it does, it works your brain out. It makes problem solving. It sees patterns. It makes your brain from mush into something that is actually usable. You can solve problems. You could actually do all kinds of stuff. It doesn't mean that you have to know how to do the numbers. These are just different puzzles and different things so you can figure things out. So the stuff that I'm giving you guys right now, I'm giving you a tool to solve a puzzle. And it's your job to apply that somehow to make this work. It's problem solving. It's a life skill. That's the whole reason why it started this when public school became a thing and that math had to be part of that. I have a degree in education, so yes, I have theories on this, so to back it up. Okay? All right. So, let's take a look.
Hey, we gotta do that.
Okay, so now, I got a table, and guess what? On top, I'm going to say Taylor, and on the bottom one, I'm going to say every other person.
How many columns?
I have 3 rows here, and I'm probably going to do like 4, maybe 5 columns, depends on how long it takes, if you guys could figure it out. No, these are rows. Columns go up and down. Okay. That's recycling, not that. All right, so now, let's take a look. Tyler did it again. So he's taking his piece and doing what? Can't stop me now. I'm telling you.
Are we doing the table?
Yes, you are. Watch. Tyler's going to do it again. So what is he doing to his piece? So right now, at this point, Tyler had how much?
21 over 64.
No. Tyler had not 21 over 64. He has 1 over 64, right? So to figure out how much he's going to have now, I would take that 1 over 64 and do what?
Times 1/4.
Times 1/4, right? I'm going to multiply by 1/4 to figure out what Tyler has. So in your handy dandy calculator, I'm going to show you guys here. So I'm going to hit Doc B. All right, so I'm going to start off. So we had 1 over 64, right? Control, divide, 1 over 64, and times what? So it's control, divide, 1 over 4, right? So Tyler is now going to have 1 over 256, right? So Tyler has 1 over 256. Now, because Tyler did that again, remember, he's giving his away as he goes on, right? So how much did those other people have?
21 over 64.
21 over 64. And what am I going to do with that 21 over 64?
Add 164.
Add how much?
1 over 24. No.
1 over 256. So I'm going to add. So, watch this. Enter. Plus. Control. Divide. Oh, wait, no. Crap. I don't want control divide plus. Ah, dang it. I'm missing it here because I'm control. There it is. Control divide. And it was 21 over 64. Add those together. 85 over 256.
Would I go for the other one?
Yep, each person gets that. Now, this is the part that is important for the table. This is the part that's going to be important for the table. So now, right now, I need you guys. How do we get a decimal now?
Control enter.
Is it?
Control enter. On the calculator is control enter. Calculator is control enter. So just hit control enter. Why are you all surprised with me like that?
Me?
Yes.
Because I was trying to figure that out earlier for the test, like when I was retaking it,
Oh,
and I
couldn't remember?
No.
Oh, okay. So there's my decimal. So it's going to be 0.332
Can we put that in the second column?
down here on the third row.
Wait, you're on the wrong screen.
I know. So now I'm going to slide this over because you people are going to end up having to do this part yourself now. So I got 0.332 for that last thing. All right, so the next piece here. Guess what? Tyler does it again.
You're capping.
Okay, so if Tyler does it again, what am I going to do with Tyler's value?
Divide
21 over 64.
Divide by 4,
Times 4.
or multiply by
multiply by 1/4. So let's take the value, which is 1 over 256, and multiply by 1/4. So everyone should be doing this in the calculator because these numbers are going to get ridiculous here soon. All right, Lana, are you getting to your scratch pad so you can do this math? Ryan, are you doing it? Okay, hurry up. All right, so what did we get for this next one? 1024? Now, since Tyler did that again, what are we going to do? Since he's given it away, He's giving it away, right?
Yeah, you have to. You did it wrong.
So I add it to what?
To the 85 over
85 over 256, right? So I'm going to add it to the 85 over 256.
Yes.
So I'm just going to hit add it to,
Oh, this is getting real
I
hot.
don't know what you're doing.
what's wrong? So everyone should be calculating right now, not playing with their chin hairs, okay? Yeah, just so you know, there's more than one person right now doing that same thing. This piece right here now.
By 1/4?
No, this is by the 1/4 here, right? What does every other person have? Because I always took the previous value, right? The previous value and added the amount that Tyler has now, right? Because he's dividing his pieces up and keep adding it to someone else.
Can I see your calculator?
So what Tyler has plus his previous amount.
Wait, let me do it real quick.
Then do it. You don't have to look at my calculator.
Yes, I do.
I'll look at your calculator.
Because of that, look, so.
Open it, you're not gonna like what you see. Is it plus?
So whenever Tyler, so he cut it before, and what you're gonna do is take his, because he's gonna give it to the other people, so you take the amount.
Is that your number?
To the amount the other people has, and you add that.
So we get what?
to the amount, because he's giving us.
341 over 1024.
I don't know, bro, I'm not a teacher. I'm sure they need explanation. We need an explanation.
341 over 1024, right?
Yeah.
And now what do I do?
You just control enter.
Control enter because I want to figure out a decimal on this. So with the decimals, it's going to actually show up a pattern a little bit easier.
This isn't gonna help me on my homework. Watch.
Learning how to use a calculator is going to help you later on too.
I don't have this calculator at home.
Okay, but you have it here during the test. Yes. What's up? I know, right? No respect. These people just boss me around. So refix that. I gotta get through this. All right, listen. I know. Okay, so now, does anyone see the pattern yet?
No.
Nope. Okay, let's try it again. Tyler's gonna have to do it again. Okay, so what is Tyler doing every time? He's taking his piece and cutting it in smaller and smaller pieces, right?
Yo,
Eve.
I see the pattern.
You see this? Tyler keeps taking his piece and cutting it into fours. So he keeps getting a smaller, smaller piece, and he keeps giving those pieces away to the other people. So eventually, Tyler's going to get down to be almost nothing, right? But every other person is going to come up to some value. What is the value do you think that these other people are going to end up with?
Tyler only has one side, right? He has the whole thing?
Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's see if you guys can see it. So if Tyler does it another time, what would I do with my value for Tyler?
Divided by, or multiplied by
Bottom
1/4.
number would be like 4,000.
Yep, so do that.
The bottom number will be 4,000.
1 over. I know, but you still got to do it in the calculator, right?
It's 1
you already wrote it. Never mind.
Right now.
Hey, shh. 1365 over 4096. And let's hit Control Enter, see if we see the pattern yet.
It's going up and down.
Nope.
It's going by two. Yes, 3, 3, 3.
Can you look at my calculator?
Let's see if you guys could do this now. I'm trying to finish it up real quick because I'm running out of time. And people are all of a sudden, even though that they're kind of be rude about it, they're going to try and get up and actually start talking about this and doing whatever. And I'm almost done, but I'm trying to get you guys to see the pattern before I finish it. Control Enter. Point 33331. So, as I keep going this to infinity, as I keep getting more and more of these numbers, what do you think is going to happen to my decimals? Okay, but what you notice is something repeating? The 3. So the more that I do, the more 3s I get, right? So if I take this out to infinity, this is eventually going to be 0.3 repeating, right? Now, what is that as a fraction?
1/3.
It is 1/3. Do you know why? Now, let's take a look here, please. Look, everyone, please, so you guys can see this. Shh. Okay. We took this piece right here, and we kept evenly dividing it up amongst the other 3 people, right? So eventually, as I take these sums, this is going to be out of, if this goes to 0, that means that all these other ones are divided equally, right? So it's now going to be 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, isn't it? So that's what the sum is approaching there. So if you guys look on the back for the summary, sum means addition of the sequence of all the items. Okay? All right, don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button.